Hey everyone, Petra here from Immune. As most of you may know, our IBD and Autoimmune Flare Study reports are out, and we're here today with David, our amazing CTO and data wizard, to walk you through what you're seeing. So David, this is so exciting. Can you tell us a bit more about what they'll find when they open them?
Yeah, we're really excited to finally be releasing these. What people are going to see when they open them is a signature of what their immune system looked like in the study. But something interesting happened when we were generating these reports, which is everyone kind of had a unique journey in the immune study because it's driven by you sample when you're feeling symptoms. And what we found is that there were two kind of types of participation in the study. There were folks that flared while they were in the study, but there were some folks that didn't flare. And so we had to generate two different versions of the report that kind of capture something interesting in both of those different cases.
Okay, break it down for me. So what are the two types?
Yeah, so the first report type is for participants who had two or more samples collected during a flare in the study. And what we're able to do once we have two samples from a flare is something really powerful, which is we can compare what that person's immune system looks like to their own baseline. So it's like, what is going on when I'm flaring as opposed to when you're feeling your best. And then we can ask questions like which immune cells expanded or disappeared, which ones ran off into the gut or joints and wreaked havoc in there, and not just what cells did, but also what genes were turned on or off. It gives you like a before and after snapshot of the immune system in action.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So what about people that didn't flare during the study?
Yeah, so for people who didn't flare, we still wanted to give folks an immune signature, and so what we decided to do was show people, okay, here are all of your samples collected during the study, and here is how you are different compared to other people, both in the study and in Immu's overall database at large. And we're then asking, how is your signature different from other people? Where do you fall on this spectrum? Which of your immune cells are up or down compared to other people that may or may not have a condition like yours? And so both of these reports give you a signature. It's just a different kind of signature. They answer different questions.
Can we maybe dive deeper into these differences? And also, by the way, to all of you watching, if you haven't yet, go watch Tatiana's video. She's explaining in depth these graphs and what they include in the report.
Yeah, I can go into an example of each of the different types of reports and kind of what folks can expect to see. So let's pull up one of the type 1 reports. So this is for folks, again, that flared at least two times in the study. And when you look at these volcano plots, each of these dots is a different gene. And what the type 1 report shows you is, again, your signature in your flares. And so if you look at the genes in the upper right here, like TNF
Mhm.
AIP3 in this example, what this report is showing you is that when you were flaring, your TNF AIP3 was elevated compared to your own baseline. So these gamma delta T cells, they were pumping out more of this particular gene during your flares. In the upper left, it shows you the opposite, which is what were the gamma delta T cells pumping out less of when you were flaring.
Oof, that's a lot of genes, but it's actually super cool. So what about for those with type 2 reports?
Yeah, so type 2, let me pull one of those up. So the type 2 report, it looks the same. Each dot here is a gene, but the signature that it's telling you is a little bit different. So this is telling you how you're different from other people in the study and that have contributed to immune studies before. So for example, in this report, we're looking at gamma delta T cells again. And in the upper right, this gene, which I can't even pronounce, Merlet7BHG, um, is higher in this person's report relative to other people, again, in the study. And then the things on the upper left here, like LAIR1, is a gene that's lower than other people in the study.
That's so cool getting to see that. And just to be clear, this is still research data, right? So for everyone that's watching,
Yeah. So, we can't diagnose anything from this data, but we can show you patterns. And what these reports show you is what happened in your immune system uh, during during the study that you participated in. And what being research data means is that we don't know what these things mean yet. Like this is hot off the
yeah.
press. This is new science, and you all are patient scientists, and you are helping us figure out what this means. And thank you for that.
Thank you, David. That's fascinating. I'm sure people watching and participants have a lot of questions, and that is why on January 9th, we're hosting a webinar, a live Q&A, where we're gonna go deeper into the key insights that we found in the study, answer any questions that you may have about the research that EMU does, and we'll also share new exciting opportunities with you. So if you're an IBD patient, an autoimmune warrior, a curious person about research, or you're actually considering joining EMU in the future, please join us in the webinar. Come listen, bring your questions. Our goal is to make science and research accessible to everyone, and that starts by making it easy to understand, an environment where you can ask questions, and make you feel part of the whole process. So details will be in your email, also in social media, and there will be a link below. Join us.